Hola, también Ricardo. Elections in my country, so it's very calm here. What I was saying before, trying to say, is that my grandparents, Miss Abuelos, they're from Jamaica, and in Jamaica there's like riots and fights and violence when it's election time, and people are scared to go out and things like that. That was in the past. I don't know how it is now, but in England it's always like a really calm affair. They happen every I should know this. Yes, so there is we call it a general election every 4 years for the Prime Minister, and we get a card, and we don't have to show any identification. We get a card to our house, and we take that to the polling station, which is usually a school that's been closed for the day, and also it can happen in community halls. So for us, the last election that I voted in, it was a community centre, and yeah, we go there. We don't need ID, we don't need the card. They basically just have like a list of names, and you go and say who you are, and they just like tick your name. I think they're quite confident that it's a good system, but they're talking about maybe changing it to prevent fraud. So yeah, there's no violence at all. And then you have the sort of Socialist Party, which is Labour. And then you have the Conservative Party, which is it's not a far right party, but it's right wing. A right-wing party, and then you've got a party that's more in the middle, which is the Liberal Democrats, and they're basically a socialist party. And those are the three sort of big parties in the UK, Conservatives and Labour being the largest. And then the ones that are growing in popularity are the Green Party, as my daughter just said, and then normally we get the Monster Raving Loony Party, which is a joke party, but they tend to get a lot of votes as well from people who are tired of politics. That's really like our process, and at the moment, as you already know, it's Theresa May, and she wasn't really voted in a traditional way. It came about due to Brexit. So she's in power now due to Brexit, and everything's a little bit up in the air with the country, because we're trying to exit Europe, but it's taking quite a long time. There's lots of things to sort out before we can leave Europe, so we're kind of in limbo at the moment, and there might be a referendum coming up where we vote again.